Hello, this is a short overview of possible bugs regarding the Railgun Weapon class, as the developers would so like to call them. The footage for this video is from version 0.7.855, shortly after the release of the Rise of the Walkers. Let me start off by saying that this gameplay is not an abnormal match. I am plagued with these bugs with all tiers and varying robot designs regarding all railguns. The Hellion of a craft I am piloting is a tier 9, and it carries 2 tier railguns along with 8 tier 7 legs that carry it. So this is more than enough that should be able to stand on its own within the tier 9 ranking.
Plasma tank spotted.
The match quickly starts off with me preparing to hit any foolish flyers that dare enter the airspace of the opposing team. I quickly sight a plasma bomber. My first shot nicks what looks like to be a tier 7 electroplate on the starboard side. My second shot clearly hits the port side tier 10 electroplate. But as you can see, both hits register with a 0 damage. My first problem with these stats is that the first shot would have clearly ripped through the tier 7 electroplate and supplied more than enough damage to destroy a few blocks to the frame behind it. However, the second shot would have done diddly squat because the tier 9 railgun obviously does less damage than the tier 10 electroplate. Shortly after my shots do nothing to him, he reminds me that in Robocraft there is no fun allowed with his first barrage of shots that hit me and destroys one of my legs. Luckily, my teammate dispatches of him as I go fuck myself waiting for my nerf. The Flying Devil then falls from grace. Renewed with high spirits and morale, I'm thinking I'll try and finish him off. But once again, no fun allowed, as my first shot is fired, but not heard nor seen. I receive a hit mark. Confused, I aim again, and oh look, another plasma douche.
Plasma tank spotted.
I reposition, take aim, and fire. Son of a bitch, my guns go on strike. He bombs me again with no fucks given. As you can clearly see, the first shot would have hit, but just like the shot before that, it fucks right on off to Imagination Land. The second shot is heard, but there is no tick mark, so I can assume that I shot myself in the knee. How goddamn glorious.
SMG tank spotted. Rail walker spotted.
And being an angry cripple centipede at this point, I just want to exit the match. However, I stand fast and think maybe, just maybe, I'll get one lucky shot, and it will strike its target. So I reposition again to attack these dweebs I see in the tunnel.
SMG tank spotted. SMG tank spotted. SMG tank spotted.
But guess what? Bow shots are heard, seen, have tick marks. However, no damage tooltip pops up, and no damage is seen. Surprise, surprise. If you take into account that this isn't the only problem with the railguns, we have to deal with the reload being 20 seconds, which is understandable in some cases. However, we also have to deal with the bullshit of one railgun getting knocked off, all your guns jam. A medic comes by, heals you up, guess what? Doesn't do fuck. Still don't have any railguns. They're all jammed. So, given the fact that every single fucking shot did not register in this match, what is a railgunner to do, you might ask? Well, guess what? I'll make a plasma bomber and I'll go fuck everybody else up. Every single railgunner, they're fucked. That's the only